coming your way. Hey, hey, it's video of the day.
It is hard to look past a Democrat who puts America last. Our video of the day comes from a political summit in Mexico where Democrat Congresswoman Delia Ramirez declared she's more proud to be Guatemalan than an American. Watch here.
I want to finish by saying a few words in Spanish because I am a Guatemalan with much pride before I am an American.
I mean, even members of Antifa are more patriotic than that. The White House condemned the remarks as despicable, accusing Democrats of prioritizing foreign interests over American ones. Democrats, they sure changed. When Obama was in office, he pretended he wasn't from Kenya. I mean, I debated on whether I should say that, Michael. I mean, I was like, you know, like, I know it's a joke. It's a joke, everybody. But imagine being a member of Congress, being in a foreign country, and saying something like that.
I can't. This is the kind of thing that really drives me crazy. We have to bring back oaths, you know, like you put your hand on the Bible and you do a solemn oath and it means something. Maybe this chick did take an oath when she was sworn in. Maybe she was just lying, but I want her deported like yesterday. She goes to another country, speaks in another language, talks about, oh, I'm Guatemalan before I'm American. Well, guess what? You're going to be going to Alligator Alcatraz before you go home. Bye. And I guess her husband is here illegally, too. She proudly boasts of that on her website. So, calling Tom Holman. We have the next contestant on Guatemala is Right.
She tried to walk it back, Kat, with basically saying, well, actually, that's not what I meant. But the translation is pretty clear.
Well, not to me. I stopped doing Duolingo.
Because all the Duolingo teaches you is Juan Bebe Leche.
It's like Duolingo. It's like, teach me something that I need, and not like the dog and the cat were knitting in the park. Like, I'm never gonna need to say that, to the point where I start questioning, is that really what the sentence means? Because why would a dog and a cat be knitting in a park? So it's a very difficult, and they get you addicted with the streak. So I was in that prison for a long time. I was in that prison for a long time where I'd be with my loved ones, sitting there on my phone like, the dog and the cat in the park. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And I let it lapse, and honestly, I feel free. I feel free. But I might have been better at understanding it if I'd stuck with the Duolingo. But yes, in her statement, she also kind of went the attack route a little bit of, nobody says this if people are proud to be Irish Americans or proud to be Ukrainian Americans, and I think tried to make it a race thing also. But has anybody said I'm Irish first and American second? Not that I know of. I think regardless, any other country should not take precedent than the one that you have, I believe, taken an oath to represent.
Yeah, and she has an opportunity to get paid by the United States taxpayer.
Right, it's a conflict of interest for her. Because you're bitching about America, but you get paid by America. So you should probably quit your job. Maybe they'll get you a job in Guatemala, you know? But she puts a lot of things first before America, like carbohydrates. What? I don't know where her chin stops and her neck begins.
You think there should be any consequences for her?
No, because this is America. And this is the greatest country on earth. And this is the only country where you can talk this kind of and get away with it. She has a right to, unfortunately, whether you like it or don't like it, she has a right to say it. But you also, as a voter in her district, one, if you want more snacks, and two, if you want someone who represents the country in your neighborhood who represents America that loves America, that's who you vote for. You don't vote for someone like that who clearly, you can say, I'm an African American, okay? But I'm an American. You know what I'm saying? You can say I'm an Irish American. But when you say I'm a Guatemalan first and American second, that's a completely different statement. And for her to try to walk it back, but that's kind of what the woke kind of Democrats do is they say stuff, and then when they get called on it, they don't have the spine or the backbone to say, yeah, I said it, and here's why I said it. Because if you told me that you had a real beef with America and you said a statement like that, I'd like to hear why. There was a time in this country if somebody had a problem, Malcolm X had a problem, Dr. King had a problem, and they explained to you what the problem was, and you had dialogue and you understand it. They just say and then they're like, oh, look at me. And then when someone goes, well, why'd you say it? You can't ask me that.
Then they're like,
Yeah.
then they become the victim.
They're the victim,
How dare you
yeah.
ask me
Yeah.
that? So I'm an Italian American, though, on the 5 many years ago. This is so many years ago. This memory just came to me. We all agreed to do 23andMe and open the results as a surprise to all of us. That's where Jesse Waters found out that he was like 1% South-Saharan African or something like that,
Yeah,
and claimed that he's black. But so my family, I can trace it all the way back, like you, to Italy, many generations. I was 2% Italian.
Wow.
I was nervous because the Italian American community had been so supportive of me for so long and so proud of me for what I had achieved in America. Mm-hmm. And I know that you have had a similar experience.
Yeah, absolutely. We've talked about this, that my grandfather renounced his citizenship and framed his U.S. citizenship certificate on the wall. He was so proud of it to join in. And I think it is always stressed here in the Italian-American communities that we're American also. It is never about sort of an insular refusal to assimilate. But I'm with you. The points that you've made all block are exactly what's sort of important here, which is that the taxpayer pays her salary to represent American interests. And if I were her future opponent, when she's obviously getting midtermed out, I would have as my campaign ad this section, this video, and then I would say, I am an American first, and here is how I am serving you as the constituent. I am serving you as the American. Somewhere along the line, in the past few years, the Democratic Party, it all of a sudden has become not okay to be patriotic. They have lost a patriotism tenet that they used to claim that they have. And that's a really dangerous thing to all of a sudden surrender. So I guess at the end of the day, we should be applauding
about
this.
The protest, where they've had protests, where they're having like the Mexican flag, for example. It makes everybody go, wait, what are you protesting here?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.